sound is not all too well, no? I put it on my Facebook, but it's not very loud. Hello, welcome everybody. If you have any questions, let me know. Know that you're all very welcome. No, the sound is not. I can hear it, but it can be better. So I can try now the other one, yeah. So I can try now the microphone of this thing. See if the microphone works better. That's better. Oh, it was quite okay already. So now we see how it is now. So now I put the other microphone on. See if it gets better. But see if the microphone works better. Yes, much better. Yay! I don't know what happened the last time that I didn't have. Yes, sweetie, it was much better. Yay! Everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Everybody's very welcome. I was like last time when I went live, I shared the cheat codes from the system. I wanted to share what can help you during these times because it's a time of transitioning, it's a time of purging, and it's not easy times for our people. And now you can put it off, sweetie. Yay! Yes, yay! Welcome everybody. If you have any questions, let me know. If I can support you with anything or help you with anything, let me know. Ask any questions and let's get this ball rolling. And I was like last time. Oh yeah, like and share. I don't say like you have to tell like and share. I always put please like and share. Also with our YouTubes, I always like forget like hey, please subscribe and stuff. But if I ask it on the Facebook, like subscribe to our videos, like I forget that on the YouTube videos, but on Facebook, if I share about it, like a lot of times, no one sees it when I post about it because I'm quite shadow banned on Facebook. Yeah, it's really crazy. But we're gonna also, so we're on the same time on Facebook and YouTube. So yeah, you're very, very welcome. I'm gonna share lots of things that help me in this reality and what can also help you in the reality. So I call it the cheat codes number 2 because I had already cheat codes number 1. And it's also a lot of them. So it's also good to maybe hear it again, or I also have a lot of them in my book, Hacking the Matrix, where I'll also share a lot of them. And I'm for the people that don't know me, I will also share a bit of explanation. But yeah, most of the people are in here that probably already know me. And if I have guests on my TikTok, if I have guests on my TikTok, then hopefully you can also hear them from here. Yay. Yes. So, yes. So I'm gonna go, let's see. I'm also gonna go live on my TikTok. And I have lots of people, so like in the TikTok, you can have like multiple people coming by and it can also come on. So let's see. Oh, I reached stage 10 in the life journey. I have no idea what it means, but it's okay. Because like I go live spontaneously and also I post also, but I'm not completely not very technical. And it's funny, it's to be and then cheat codes. The cheat codes. People are like, cheat codes? What's that? What's that, the cheat codes? Is that one word or two words? Cheat codes. What do you think?
Two words.
Yeah, we'll do the
Two words.
two words. So, cheat codes. Yoo-hoo. So, everybody, welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, put my YouTube on here. Yes. Welcome. I have new glasses. I got the new glasses this week. I made a video on my TikTok about my new glasses. And I also made a video in the shop, but I will post that later on YouTube. And because it's like, we think like we're in, like people in the Western world, we think like we're in the, like, oh, everything is so like advanced. But then you come here and it's like a shop and they make a short test of what you're like, what you need for like this, the strongness in the glasses. You find the glass you want, the kind of glasses you want, and then 20 minutes later they're ready. So you just walk out the shop with your glasses. And as in the Netherlands, I always had to wait like a week or something, and everywhere else, like, and we're in other places as well. So, ooh, we have already quite some people here. Welcome, welcome. I don't see where it's from, if it's Facebook or it's YouTube. Oh yeah, here. My Facebook, 4 people, and my YouTube, also 1, and here on TikTok also people. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So this reality is crazy. No, it's like, this is really. Oh, I can also invite friends of mine. Can invite people, share with people. Yeah, share the live. And yay! Welcome, welcome. I also have like people coming by that I know already for a while. Welcome, welcome. I'm going live here again. And yes, so I'm really, I do this already for a while and I really like that. And, but it's like, yeah, Facebook, YouTube, and TikTok. Yeah, and even though I'm completely shadow banned on lots of platforms, and like on TikTok, people only have like 100 views of my videos, but it's growing and it's growing, and especially also on Facebook, it's growing. So, but if you want to support me, you can also support me by subscribing to my YouTube channel and subscribing by my my TikTok and my Rumble, and I miss Hellbreaker everywhere. Like Miss Hellbreaker on the TikTok, on the Instagram, on the YouTube, on the Rumble, and I'm sharing consciousness, but sharing health and wellness information. Like what do I do to be more healthier, and what can you do also to be more healthier and happier? I'm very much about like, how can you be a more healthy and happy your version of yourself? But it's not always like, be more authentic, be more real, be more yourself. And there's no mask. You're like just like yourself. You're just like yourself, and you're more and more yourself. You have that connection with your heart and with your intuition, and and then you are on a conscious journey. Like I had to go through what is it, like a burnout from work, because I was like work, and was so busy with my work until I had a burnout, and I was like almost like I unplugged myself from the system and started like, oh wait, what is this? What is this actually? And instead of like doing everything for everybody else, for the first time in my life, I was like, what do I actually want? And it was like a whole journey on itself. So that started almost like 20 years ago. So I first had my spiritual awakening, and I also talk about that in one of the talks that I had before this, like a couple of days ago. That was the whole talk was about first my spiritual awakening and then my red pill awakening. So I first had my spiritual awakening, went into yoga, meditation, and then later on I had my red pill awakening about going deeply in the rabbit hole. And now is the time that people actually awakening. So now is the time of the great awakening. And I made a video on TikTok about like where I'm most excited about, and that's the Great Awakening. And I thought it would happen already in 2020. So like, hey, I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. But then it didn't happen yet. So but now it's actually happening. People are waking up. But it's not nice that some people only wake up because of the awful things are happening with people. And it's like you think that the world's gone crazy, and that's why I also want to give some tips for people. And I did this yoga, meditation, massage course. I did healing courses. I did like a lot of retreats. Like I read a lot of books, and like I did a lot of work on myself, ceremonies also. And at one point, you feel that connection with source, and then you just want to share. You want to share your knowledge. And every time when you learn new things, you want to share those again with everybody. Because it gets better. It gets actually better. So that's why I'm like, I feel so much better like than when I was like in my beginning 20s. Like, can you imagine? Like, I'm 20 years further, but I feel better. I feel better. Like, people thinking, was like, oh, you have such good energy. I'm like, because I do a lot of things to cultivate that and to have that. And that's why I also share that. Like, how can you have more energy? And I share many, many tools in my book, Hacking the Matrix. By now, I wrote 9 books and also some together with my partner. And we have like 9 books, all to help and heal people. And like, I just want to upgrade my reality. I want to learn. I want to heal myself. While I'm doing that, I'm also here to help others, to serve others, to be there as like that light being and that shining light. Just be the light you want to see in this world. Be the change you want to see in the world. Yes. Be that embodiment. Hey, yay, hello, hello. Welcome, welcome, everybody. I share lots of different ways that can help you in your reality. Someone asked how I'm doing. I'm doing very good. Thank you. Thank you. Are you good? Yes, yes, I'm very good. How are you doing? I hope you are also very good. And I'm doing since a couple of weeks, like I'm doing more juicing again. Oh, he's also good. Hi, hey. Nice that you're all good. And I built up a whole community, like on my Facebook. Have a whole community with conscious people. I have really nice people on my TikTok. It's like really like we have I'm growing my community and helping people so they get activated as well. So it's like, what are you doing? Building an army, light army of light warriors, activating themselves and then activating everybody else as well along the way. Yay! Yes, yay! Ha! Yes, yes. And I also share information about health and because like a lot of people saying like like only go towards changing their habits once they get sick. And that's why it's good to do preventively things. Don't wait till you get sick. I recently had someone like, yeah, but I feel good. I don't need to do anything. It's like, yeah, you can just wait until you get sick at one point. If you keep eating and drinking unhealthy. So I'm someone who wants to do everything already preventive because I'm like, once you wake up, you're more conscious. It's really about the choices you make, actions you make. Oh, thank you, thank you. It's really about the choices and the actions that you make. And that is how your life is. But the more conscious you are about every little thing and every choice you make, you can make choices that are better for yourself and your health. But before you were more like automatically making choices, and now you're like stepping back and it's like, what do I need? What is good for me? But a lot of times you first need quite some discipline that you really like it's like you need to really have your mindset right to do the things that you want to do. So and like this needs to be some discipline, like I this is my it's time that I do this for myself, like in a day, like I need some time for myself. And that's why it's like really good to do exercises, and do what feels good for you. It can be walking, it can be bicycling. For me, it's like really, it's like yoga. Ah, oh, they invite me for a match. I don't know what that is, but it's nice. I don't know. So like TikTok. I'm not only on TikTok. I'm also on YouTube, and they're not today. So someone else also declined. So that's good. Yes. So that's why it's so important to like. It's if you move, the universe moves with you. That's one of the most important things. And guys, people, you can help me by double tapping the screen, then have more likes and more people coming. So do that double tap on the screen, then I get likes. Apparently it works like that. But I don't like. Thank you, thank you. Oh, because like I don't like these things, but it works like that. So some things I learned along the way. Hello, welcome, everybody. And when you move, the universe moves with you. So walking, running, biking, any sports that you can do, qigong, yoga. Yoga is for me really really good. Uh, yes, it is. Hi, hi, hi. Yoga is for me really good. So I do yoga. I do a lot of yoga, but I also like to be more powerful in my body. Then you also feel more powerful in yourself. And especially when you work on all the chakras with the yoga, with the exercise, you work on all the chakras. Hello, my friend. Mukker is here. Welcome, welcome. and and if you do that, you feel also much better because your energy, it's like activated, and it goes like you breathe in and it goes through all the chakras, and you have that open, and then also the energy goes to the higher chakras. And one thing that is also really good in movement is dancing, dancing. Hey, 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 welcome, welcome. And dancing is really good to be in the flow of your body. So you have like that is like more like the feminine way of like really connecting with yourself, with your body, and being in a flow. You have like strong like sports and stuff, but this is like more like flowing and connecting with your body, and like let your body lead you. And that's also how you come more in contact with your body, to embody that. We're here to embody the energy, we're here to embody that spirit that you are. You're here on the earth for a reason. You got this body, you're here. A lot of people, I want to go away, or like I want to just be in higher spheres and the 5D and just meditate all day. No, there's a reason why you're here, and we have to bring it here in this reality. We have to work with this reality. And that is what a lot of like spiritual people have a lot of problem with, because they understand the 5D and the like this the higher realms, but being here on this earth, really like on this like in this reality, it's not always easy. So that's why a lot of people have also lots of trouble. But it's also because they woke, like a lot of people have quite a traumatized past. a lot of people that woke up have quite some trauma in their past, but that also made them wake up. It made them wake up because otherwise they would just be go following the program, following the system, and not even like questioning it. And that's why it's so important. Question everything. Everything what I'm saying, you don't have to believe that. You can always research it. But know that I research a lot of things. Yeah, I research a lot of things. I research a lot. And then I also research with my partner. Hello, Animani. Welcome, welcome. Everybody's very welcome, welcome. And I research a lot, and my partner also researches a lot. And we do researching a lot together. But we were already together on that path of like awakening and detoxing and health. And we were also already fasting, and we share the information together. So I have information that he didn't know, and has information that I didn't know. So we keep learning from each other. And that's why it's also really nice. That's also really nice when you find a partner to do this journey with, to have to team up together. It's so nice. And especially when you have also conscious partner. And a friend of mine, like Eva van Zeeland, she's also Dutch. She was also on my podcast. You can check it out. And she has 5ddating.com. So 5ddating.com, it's a website. And there you can find like-minded people. You can find people that also don't have the poison in their arm, and that are also awake, that like they understand what you're saying. Because once you're awake, you live in the same universe, and when you're not awake, you have no clue what's happening. It's you have no idea what's happening in this reality. But it's also for some people maybe they like it because ignorance is bliss. But I'm glad that I woke up. But in the beginning, it's not happy. Like it's not. It's like really lots. Like first you have to, like your own trauma, have to deal with that, and you go to dark nights of the soul, and I think like the whole humanity is now going to one dark nights of the soul together, and it's like not easy. But yeah, we've been through so many already. It's like okay, then this also, and it's like at least it's not as bad as it was years ago. But it's still not easy. It's still not easy to live in this reality and make the best out of it. And that's why I also share a lot of things. Yay! Thank you for all the likes. Yay! And yeah, so oh yay! I look better on the TikTok than Facebook, but it's all good. I don't care so much, but that's like I'm very much about how can I be the most clear vessel, clear, pure vessel and pure channel. Ah, Michael Lepore. Yes, you have tattoo. Yes, I have tattoo. Here, this is my tattoo. It's like a balance of female, male energy. And do you know, like I have one tattoo also here on the back. That is like I got that tattoo here in Chiang Mai, here in Thailand, Chiang Mai. I got that tattoo 9 years ago. Who don't know? And now I'm back. But I only have those two tattoos. But only later on my detox healing journey, I found out that it can clog up the lymphatic system, and they also a lot of times have heavy metals in the paint. But I had like one of my biggest tattoo was by a conscious person who said it was like a more natural paint. So I just trusted that person at that moment. So now I know better about detoxing and healing and health. I probably wouldn't do it again. So I keep also learning, and so that's why if you wanted to research about it, research about the paint, if the paint is good, and because it sometimes have like it can have heavy metals. Oh, yeah, that's great, Deb. Yeah, I'm also happy with it. In the beginning, it was like really like this one was really about like um, it really was about like the balance between male and female energy. For me, it was like an initiation. Thank you. Like this here on the TikTok. I really like it, yeah. And it was like by real good artists who also paints and makes some incredible paintings as well. And yeah, so I was following her for many years, and I never thought I would get a tattoo until it was like meditation, and I felt like I wanted one, and I immediately called her, and she says like, I have good news and bad news. The good news is you can have one, and the bad news is it takes half a year waiting list. Now it's like I don't mind, but in the meantime, I got one already here in Shanghai. That's a crazy story. I will share that one day. My story about my tattoo. Someone asked if I'm German. No, I'm Dutch. I'm Dutch from the Netherlands, or some people also call it Holland, but Holland is just like actually one province. So the people from the Netherlands don't always like it when we say Holland. So officially it's the Netherlands, and the people from the Netherlands, they speak Dutch. And Dutch is almost the same as German, and German is Deutsch. So a lot of people always mix that up. So it's Deutsch is German, and Dutch is the language from the Netherlands. Oh, being in Amsterdam, that's so cool. Yes, Amsterdam is cool. And that's nice, Amsterdam, yeah. Yes. But I lived in the south, in Limburg, in Limburg. So I have quite an accent, but it's not as much anymore, because at first was much more, but I never talked the dialect in the Limburg, but I still have a bit of the accent. And yeah, Amsterdam, cool. And and yeah, so people a lot of times ask me what is that strange accent that you have, but it's like because of Dutch and because I'm like in the south of the Netherlands as well, so because of that. But I also, by the way, I give Dutch lessons on the YouTube to my partner. So if anybody wants to learn Dutch, the language from the Netherlands, you can check our YouTube. It's called Forever Awesome 888, and you can check the Dutch lessons. So for everybody who wants to learn Dutch, you can check those YouTube, but it's also quite hilarious. I think it's always, oh, thank you, welcome. Oh, someone says that we're working in a film from the Netherlands. Oh, awesome. You're popular in Amsterdam. Yeah, that's cool. You work in films. Let me know what you do then in the films. And oh, thank you for the gifts. People like on TikTok share sending me gifts. Yay! And yeah, so oh yeah, we can speak about it. So yeah, you can send that to me. And yeah, we will speak about this. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, thank you, everybody. And yeah, so I also people ask me like, what is it? But it's Dutch. It's Dutch, and the Dutch are very like where are they well known? Like you have Dutch, like that's crazy. Like if you go to the shop here, today I found like Dutch stroopwafels. They have those stroopwafels. It's like the waffles with the stroop. It's like a caramel, caramel thing. How do you call it? So you have like two waffles, and then you have caramel in between the stroopwafels. It's really Dutch, but I have them here in the shop. I found them. But they have like the Dutch, like they go everywhere. You have the Heineken, you have the Philips, you have the Shell. People like it's like crazy. You're like wherever you are in the world, you can get a Heineken beer, or yeah, it's like it's funny. It's like funny. Like and you stroopwafels, of course. There's like people are like knowing like Dutch for like certain things, and the cheese, of course. You have here Gouda cheese. You can get everywhere. Like I'm here in Thailand, but you can have you can go everywhere in the whole world, and you have Gouda cheese. You have cheese from the Netherlands. So the people like the Dutch cheese is like famous cheese in the whole world. So that's interesting. And yes, we'll see again. Yes. So maybe you need to go again. I don't know. But bye bye. And thank you everybody for the likes. Oh yeah, you have to go again. Yes, see you another time again. Bye bye. Yes. And and like so, like the Dutch are known for certain things. Because yeah, I have followers from all over the all different countries, so it's good to say like, hey, I'm from the Netherlands. I'm from the Netherlands, and I was today online, like a short time online with someone as like a Dutch person sharing about consciousness and sharing about the system, and that was really good because he's like I feel like more and more people coming together, and that is also something that we really need coming together like in these times, there's a lot of people knowing what is happening in this reality, and they feel like very alone because they don't know anybody else who shares the same values, who understands what's happening, and they want to have more like-minded community. And it's for a lot of people, it's really difficult to find that. But for some reason, I feel it's all coming together because I had like real great talk with someone, and he is also a voice in the Netherlands about like sharing things. Like his name is Niels Hoekman, and you can also follow him. But he shares in Dutch. I share in English because I want to reach as many people as possible. And he is also, yeah, a voice for what's happening. But he said also, like, the people in the Netherlands, a lot of them are not aware of what's happening. They're like brainwashed by the television, by the newspaper, and they believe really the news, what's on the news. And they have no clue what is happening. But I share sometimes I make some programs on my YouTube. It's called Miss Hellbreaker in Normieland. The key to humanity. I hope that you're also helping humanity, just like me. Welcome. And like I was talking about, like, and we're coming together and platforms. And even though we're shadow banned, we're finding the people. We're finding the people. But the people from other countries, they see and they say like, yeah, the people from certain countries from the West, are the most far behind. But they think they're like pinnacle of existence. They're like far further than everybody else. But then you go traveling and you're like, things can be easier and can be relaxeder, and the weather is nicer and the costs are not so high. And especially like people from America, it's like people have to work 2 to 3 jobs to go from paycheck to paycheck. And in other countries, they can just have one job and be okay. But we're still, a lot of times, because of the greed of the people ruling this reality, and with the Epstein files, that also came out more and more. It's one big club, and they're like doing evil things to children, evil things to children, and they're hoarding all the money. They're hoarding all the money so everybody stays poor. So they're like more busy with like, oh, how can I pay the rent? How can I do this? So people are in worry mode and in fear mode. But if you want to come out of that, you have to be more peaceful in the moment. And then there's also more peace on the outside because it's inside and outside, but it's also the system. So a lot of people in the love and light community says, "Oh, just meditate and be in the love and light and raise your frequency, and there's no evil in the world." And I'm like, yeah, ask that to people that are the victims of the perpetrators. And I'm like this is real, people. This is real. I talked to real victims. I talked to real victims. Last week, someone told me even that when he was 3, he was like his uncle brought him to the Freemasons, and he was abused as a little child. I know that it's happening, and I saw lots of videos of survivors. But it's still also always like, yeah, you feel something like that. People have to go through this. You Once you know about this, about the children, you want to change this world for all the children. That's what we're doing this for. So a lot of people have no idea, like, why are we just sharing the truth, and why are we doing this, and why do we want to wake up people? Because we're like, wake up people. 8 million children go missing all over the world. And a lot of the people that know that happened, they don't have a voice. They're like going through so much trauma that there's are like attacks, or still going after them. I had on a TikTok a Dutch woman. She couldn't be alone in the house because they came to her. They would come to her and would drug her and abuse her, and it's like that was like horrifying to hear. And in this day and age where people are waking up, also because of the Epstein files, like that you see that's one big club. It's one big club. It's Hollywood, it's the entertainment industry, it's the media, it's whatever you see in television, all the artists and the politicians, and not only like, and those are like, there's like a lot of them also, like there's the minions of them. So like you have the police, you have the lawyers, you have the judges, you have the doctors and the nurses and the dentists. Those are all the people that get a bit more paid to be the gatekeepers of this system. And they're also a lot of times part of the system. But yeah, you also have people that like mean well and have no clue. And that makes it also so difficult. Like there's people in it that have no clue, but there are also people in it that do have a clue, and that they're not working for humanity. So it's really about like discernment, because some people think they're on the right side, but they're also brainwashed, because like they also make people believe like, oh, there's climate change, but they change the weather themselves. Oh, hey, Alimani, welcome. A lot of people are like also like they think they're like activists for the climate and for Mother Nature, and then it's all lies. It's all lies by the same club to get even more of your money. We get even more. We had like someone who, like in the Netherlands, he's now actually a prime minister, saying like, we need to invest trillions to have it colder from 0.00037 degrees. And then and then you have lots of people that signed this saying like, this is not true. So the sea level is still the same. And this is not true. Like even now, like in Holland, it was a lot of snow, and people say, like, yeah, it's like the Earth is warming up. And it's like, the Earth is not warming up, but they can control the weather. But they like, there's a lot of things that they do that you can't control. But I focus on the things that you can control, that you can do something about it. And that is like why it's so important to be more healthy, because they control the weather, and they put chemtrails in the air, so you get heavy metals inside your body. And that's why it's really important to detox, to detox, to get those toxins out of your body. And for the heavy metals, one of the best things is cilantro. Cilantro, parsley, green leaves, green herbs is one of the best things you can do. And I'm now doing a lot of juices to flush a lot of these things out. And because we've been like my partner, like, we're like also doing lots of supplements, and my partner say like, this is crazy that we need to buy all these things and do all these things just because we're poisoned, just because we're poisoned by this whole system. It's like I'm like particularly like we're both. I told my partner like we're both poisoned and mutilated by this system. Like it's crazy. It's like, and I will make a video about that as well. Like people are not even aware how much they're traumatized and how much they're abused or how much they're like things happen to them. And that's why it's like the best thing you can do is at least take care of your own health, because there's a lot of things that you can't control, but there's some things that you can control. And taking control over your own health is something that you can do. Oh, you're all very, very welcome. And yeah. And if you double tap the screen, you'll get more likes and more people coming in. Just know that you're all very, very welcome. And it's and that's why I think I emphasis is there's a lot of things you can't do, but there's also a lot of things you can do. But by eating healthier, will have more energy, and eating less, you will also have more energy, because your body takes a lot of energy digesting the food that you're eating. So how healthier it is, the easier to digest and the more energy you have. And all of that say, like, oh, breakfast is the most healthiest part of the day. And or you have all people saying like, yeah, if you eat 6 times a day, it's better for your body. And it's like, it's all BS. It's all BS. Because breakfast is saying extra, break the fast. And when you're fasting, you have more energy. So you come into like, hear about like intermittent fasting, people eating 1 meal a day, 2 meals a day. That means you eat in a window of 4 hours and don't eat anything else in the rest of like 24 hours. So 20 hours you don't eat. And the other one is 8 hours and 16 hours you don't eat. And then your body starts healing. And when you want to bring it even further, you can fast for a day or week, but do the intermittent fasting first. We wrote a book about fasting as well. Fasting, the fastest way to health, and that is also really important. Yeah, take control of your health. But I also know like a lot of people are not busy with that until they're sick. But that's why I also share about it, because once you get sick, you will remember what I'm now saying. What I'm now saying, like some people will like when they're sick remember, or when they have a problem, a physical problem, then you can send me an email, then like a message, DM, like I have this, what can I do? And a lot of times fasting will already help it. Or a detox, like a cleansing with juices and smoothies, like and juice is even better to get everything out. And that is also, yeah, you can really take control over your own health. And yeah, and there's also some supplements that is like for one person is better for the other person, but I want to share at least about myself. Like I also use lion's mane, and lion's mane is really good to upgrade your brain health, like your memory, brain health. If someone has like a stroke or someone has memory loss, it's really good to do lion's mane. And it's a mushroom, and it's really like upgrade your brain. And but some people also have memory loss because they use certain medicines, and really you can like contact me as well, like hey, if something is happening, or like I recently had like entertainment purposes only, of course. Someone who was like had memory loss, and then they stopped certain medicines and they felt better. But always check in like what it is or not. So I'm not going to go into deeply what it is because it's also very individual. So if people want to contact us, it's we will also take like what is your eating habits and what are you taking and even what is your blood group, because we have like a whole list of what you can eat and not eat according to what kind of blood type you have, what kind of blood group you have. And they don't, most of the people don't talk about this, that there is a difference. If look, you have a blood type, um, that depends on what you can eat or not. And we're like writing that now down. You can research that already, like blood types and diets, what is good for you, what is not good for you. And we have that list. And if anybody asks me for it, they can say like, oh, I have this, and I will send you the list so you can see it for yourself. I send you the link of the list. But we are now doing making the like a next book, and we're sharing those blood type list in combination with the Dr. Sebi food list. And I want to talk with you about this Dr. Sebi food list as well, because Dr. Sebi, he healed a lot of people with natural herbs and fasting. With natural herbs and fasting, and he had made a list of like what kind of food you should eat and what not. So one of the things he said, like make sure that you have always fruits with seeds. But he helped people with fasting, fruits and herbs, and he made a whole list of which food is alkaline, which not. And acidic, it means that makes mucus and is not good for the body. And alkaline, it means like it gives life force energy inside your body. So you can really find that list as well, Dr. Sebi food list. So he really says these are the foods that give energy to your body. So the cell foods, energy to all the cells. And Dr. Sebi, he healed a lot of people. That's why they also took him out, because he was like healing people from AIDS and cancer and everything. But you can have like there's natural ways to cure yourself from this, and now more and more people coming out with this as well. Entertainment purposes only, entertainment purposes only, but know that you can heal yourself from anything almost, from anything almost. And a lot of people are like not always aware of it because the information is hidden, because big pharma can't make money out of that. They want, big pharma wants to make money out of it, so that's why it's like they don't want you to say it. There's like, it's like this whole world is being run by a like a terroristic criminal cartel, and it's like really crazy to see that and to find that out, and that it's like actually happening. So yeah, so that's why you need to take control of your own health, and that's why it's so important, because you can just like you have all the money in the world, but if you then die tomorrow, you can't have fun with it at all. And that's why you also say health is your wealth, because if you have money and you can't, like, your health is more important. And you can't say that now, but it's like, but people like that are really suffering, they wish they did something about it before, but they didn't know, they were not aware of that. And but by now already changing certain habits, you feel already better now. So I would really recommend people not to wait until you get health problems. Implement healthy foods and drinks already now. So you can already make a choice to eat less sugar, because white processed sugar is really bad. You can eat more healthier oils, like you can get like olive oil, or you get coconut oil instead of all like seed oils and stuff, and like sunflower oil, like this the cheapest oils that you can get that are really not beneficial for your health. You can implement more herbs in your herbal tea is much better than coffee, for instance, because and you can also implement less dairy, for because it's all the mucus. You have like people are filled, people having like brain fog, and they don't know because it's like all the mucus. It's like the milk and yogurt and the cheese, and it builds up mucus. And once you start detoxing and it goes out, you're like, oh, finally I can breathe through my nose, and finally I have like it goes to my brain, and I have like a complete upgrade of your brain. You have like amazing ideas coming to you. You're much more creative. You're activated. You feel like a different human than you was before. And that's why I'm also share what I share, because like the things that I do, I feel so much better. I want others to feel good as well. But it's like it's physically, it's emotionally, it's mentally, it's energetically, it's like on so many levels how you can upgrade yourself. And I also have a lot of them in my book, Hacking the Matrix. All my links are in my bio, on the TikTok, and on my Facebook is under my profile picture. You find the links in my bio. All the links are all in one. And on YouTube, mostly I put links underneath other videos that I share. And because I have even more tips in my book, Hacking the Matrix. And what's also really good is to have more peace inside of yourself, because nowadays people are stressed, are busy. You run from there to there to there. And I even notice it if I have too much things in my head. I'm less connected with my environment, less present, less. Today I saw something and I was like, hey, what is this? And then my partner said, like, yeah, that's always here. And I did like I experience less of my environment because there's too many other things going on in my head. And that's why it's also so most important to do more simple living, declutter, de-stress, take more rest when you need it, do some things that can really help you relax more, go to do a massage, even if you just lie down on the couch for 20 minutes, like, or have a power nap for 20 minutes, like you completely reset yourself and really feel when you need that. And that's almost like saying some things can really help you in the moment. And for me, it's like I have this device, it's not done, frequency device, and it really helps me. And it's really like it gives me frequencies that will help me. So I have my own healing device with me, and it gives me frequency. So a lot of times I do care, but today I had the being frequency. And it gives also when you have pains, you can put like plasters on the places that you have pain, and then it gives like frequencies as well to that. Frequencies to the chakra. Oh, hello, spiritual talk. You know what I'm talking about. And but there's also like frequencies on YouTube, and for anything you can find it. But the more sensitive you are, the more you heal, the more you eat healthier, the more you are sensitive to these things. The more you are sensitive to more noise, the more you're sensitive to certain foods. When you like suddenly ate something bad and you were not really not good, it's because you are not used to that anymore. And it's also your body letting know, like, hey, this is not good for you. You have to stay on track. But a lot of times you have to go back and to remind yourself, like, oh, no, better choices is this. And that's why you keep learning on this journey. You keep learning. what does cost you energy and what brings you energy. And one of the things that's also really good for your body is like going to a sauna and relaxing, or going to like a jacuzzi hot tub is also really relaxing for your body. And the sauna is also good for detox. It's one of the best things to detox, to get like the toxins out of your body. And there's like different things that are really good, like, because also good to detox your body is for the lymphatic system. So sauna is really, really good to detox lots of toxins out. But you can also do dry brushing. You can find the dry brushing. You can like a dry brush, and you can find it online. You can dry brush your whole body, and it really activates your like lymphatic system, so the toxins go out of your body. You can do that just before you go into the shower. You can just dry brush, and then you go into the shower. And what is also good is rebounding for your lymphatic system to get the toxins out. So rebounding, and it's fun as well. It's really fun. Can't wait to have a rebounder in my reality again, and that's really fun. It's fun. It's like it's the same as like a mini trampoline. They call it a rebounder, but it's just a mini trampoline. You can get it at the Decathlon or anywhere else, and you can jump up and down. And that really does something with your, not only with your lymphatic system, but also your energy. It's for the third eye. It's really good. It's for your nervous system really good. It's fun. And it really does something with you. Hey, Osiris King. Oh, I love your videos. Welcome. And I'm sharing also about conscious knowledge. And I share a lot of cheat codes that can help people in this reality. And I also wrote a book about it, Hacking the Matrix, with lots of cheat codes on energetic, mental, emotional, energetic levels, physical, like on all levels. And I also wrote a book, Heal Yourself and Others, and that's also to heal yourself on all these levels as well, but also what you can implement for yourself, but you can also implement for others. Like, how can you be there also for others? Because once you're like activated, once you have like cultivated that knowledge, you want to share that. First, you're like looking for it. You're looking like want to find the knowledge as much as possible. And then you learn by sharing it. You learn by sharing the knowledge, and then you learn from that again. Like, I learn a lot from giving healings because I have lots of insights, and what I need to share, like, for advice, and sometimes it's also for myself. And I really like that as well. So I go, like, my reality changes, but also for my clients. They get lighter, I get lighter. Our reality is more brighter, and for them as well. So we activate each other. But that's just also, I felt like, what is your purpose? Mine is enhancing realities, like upgrading realities since birth. I'm born from these times. My name is Hellbreaker. In Dutch is Hellebrekers. My actual surname is Hellebrekers. You can't make this shit up. My actual surname is Hellebrekers. And in English, it's called Hellbreaker when you translate it. So I'm the Hellbreaker. I help people break free from hell and how to live in paradise. Because you can actually do that. Not only by just thinking like, oh, the paradise, oh, it's up right here, but it's not. No, that's not true. It's the way that I share it is not by spiritual bypassing. It's not like just say it and affirm it and it's there. No, it's really like doing the work, making the choices for the long run also. Like, what can I do now so I'm later on more happier? Or not only thinking about now, also thinking for like the long run. Not only like, oh, maybe I don't live tomorrow anymore, so I make the best out of it. But maybe I'm living 1,000 years more. Like, how can I cultivate it? How can I be the more healthier version? I can live longer and prosper and feel good without having anything bothering me and how can I share that with others? Like, how can you be the most healthy and happy version of yourself? And I shared it on many videos. I'm everywhere, and as Miss Hellbreaker. But I also, the place I come from is called Heal. So I'm healer from the place called Heal. So you also can't make this shit up. I'm a healer from Heal. I'm a healer from Heal. And I've like see like who else I can invite. Who is online here for my friends? Is there any friend? Oh yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah, so I'm a healer and I'm from Heal, and my mom is a healer as well. So she also helps people. But in the beginning, I was like, it was also too vague. I was like not into it. But only later, after I got my burnout, I got my spiritual awakening, and now I'm like happy that I can talk with my mom about it, because most people can't talk about it with people in their family, or like a lot of times family and friends fall away because they don't understand who you are right now. They think they have this older version of you in their heads, and it's like you're like not on the same frequency anymore. It's because they can't hear you almost, and that's why it's very lonely, this road. There's like star seed or chosen one or awakened one, or whatever, light workers. It's not easy to being on this path, or like especially also truth seekers and conspiracy theorists. We were always a crazy person, like people think like, oh yeah, you with your tinfoil hat, and now everything's coming out, and now we're like, yeah, people finally see it as well. But it was a long, lonely road. And then I'm not even talking about all the things that were like thrown at you. Like people say, what they like the craziest names throwing at me. Um, and it's like, but it's like, that's why you have to be strong. So everybody on this spot is like really strong. It's like that's people that were traumatized, people that had to go through so many things, and a lot of times there were not people helping them. I'm like grateful that I had quite some a network of people helping us, especially from our families, because we had families that were quite awakened, and I'm beyond grateful for all of them, because it would have been much harder if the people around me were not awake. And that's why I also want to be there for others, like because some people don't have anybody to help them, or anybody to be there for them, or anybody, and that's why it's also so rewarding. If you go from service to self, you go to serve, like serving others, helping others, and that brings also a lot of fulfillment in your life. And even if it's like not monetary, but it can be so much. Like you can just share the channel of someone, you can share some knowledge, and help and support of like people that are also awake or are also there. Like you can organize things in your neighborhood. You find maybe people that are also conscious in your neighborhood, and you come together. And that's why a lot of times there's like spiritual events. You can find people like yoga, meditation, ecstatic dance. That's now everywhere in the whole world. You'll find conscious people in ecstatic dance. You find conscious people in drum circles. You find conscious people in in workshops, in like all sorts of different workshops. You find them like in retreat places. Like you find retreats. You can go even on holidays or retreats, and then you find people. And like there's people everywhere, and you can also find them like the easiest like online, of course, but you also want to have the people in real life. But online, there's so many groups, the light workers of the world, the star seeds of the world. There's so much, and it's also in different languages. So if there's people that are here that will talk Dutch and want to find like-minded people, there's André Curvers. He has nothing is what it seems, niets is what it lijkt. He is on Facebook, he is on YouTube, and on Rumble and on Telegram. And on Telegram, they have come together and talk about what's in this reality. Because it's really, really nice to talk with like minded beings, because that gives you a lot of energy. That gives you energy because you learn from each other, because you're conscious creators. You learn from each other. And that is so really nice. That's why you want to share with other conscious beings, and you just keep it on the surface level with the people that don't know. Huh? You talk about the weather and how are they doing, and then you can talk about different things with your people that are also going deeper, because there's a saying, you can only go as deep as the other person is, and you will feel how far you can go. But in the beginning of the awakening, you want to tell everybody, but then you're triggering everybody. Like, you will trigger people anyway. But in the beginning, you were like, oh, everybody needs to know this, and you're like, oh, you need this and this. But it not always works. So the best thing is like being embody that frequency, embody that like what you want to see, and be that light, and then you share that into the world. And that everybody can do that wherever they are. And that's why I also advise and encourage others to share online, share your story, share the things that you are going through, share your like even your everyday life. It can be very interesting for other people, because no one has the same perspective as you. And also, when you have like different views on reality, it's really mind-blowing for people, because if you people can change their beliefs by hearing different perspectives from others, so it can really open people up. So people have certain belief system and think like, oh, this will is like this, but then they think that, oh yeah, you can also look at it as this. Like, I recently had someone saying like, yeah, anyway, it's always good to shift your perspective to being more grateful, for all the little things. Because like, I shared someone like to someone like, oh, I had so many challenging, and it went, oh, this went wrong and this went wrong and this went wrong. And the woman was like, but did you die? Did you die? She said, did you die? No. So you're still here, you learned, you got stronger. So with every experience, you get stronger, you are more resilient, you keep learning and expanding and growing. So once you're in this part of awakening, you can only expand. And the awakening is expanding and expanding. So it's only going bigger and bigger and growing and growing. And so I really like it, because we're now in the times that it's really happening. It's really happening. People seeing it for what it is. It's really happening. And there's so many layers of this reality. It's like crazy. It's like crazy. And that's why it's so important to really be connected with yourself and what is good for yourself, for your health, your physical health, and your mental health. And for your mental health, it's really good to really be grateful for the little things. What happened today were you grateful for? Like, I have a friend who said, like, every day before dinner, the whole family shares, where are you grateful for today? And it's the most beautiful. I'm so grateful that I experienced that, and I was there, and they do every day. What are you grateful for today? And that brings you also in a different frequency. And knowing that you've been to all the worst. Oh, thank you for the repost. Oh, you're all very welcome. And you can also double tap on the screen to get more likes. And but know that you're all very welcome. If you have any questions, you can also ask me questions. If you're going through something, like maybe I can give you advice for that. Yeah, if you need some energy healing, I'm gonna like send it to you. Whatever you like, like really let know like if I can be of service in any way. And and yeah, know that you're very very welcome. And but it's mental health is so important. So you have the gratitude, you have like also the positivity. Watch like being positive, like whatever's happening to you, and even if negative, find the positive sides of it. Not saying spiritual bypassing everything is good and well, it's not, but also still see all aspects of the experience, not just like, oh, this. No, there's more aspects to it. And everything, I always feel everything is happening for a reason, because this universe is bigger than we can imagine. Just like it's it's all there to make you more conscious and to expand and to find your way, and in such a way what like makes you more conscious of what you really want, what you really need, what choices to make. So you take control of your reality. You take control of your reality, what makes you happy, and you make to make you happy, because you can't wait for anybody else to make you happy, because then you're miserable. If you're miserable in a relationship and you think the other person is there to make you happy, then you keep being miserable. Only when you like are like when you know, like when you're responsible for your own happiness. Hey, hey, my friend. And yeah, you have to be responsible for your own life and take actions, how you want to do it. If you want to join, let me know. I'm like also on YouTube, and on Facebook. So yeah, if you the people that I probably gonna go off here, and then I go only further on TikTok. So for the people on Facebook and YouTube, I share many things that can help you in your reality, and can really help you in reality. But you can also check my book, Hacking the Matrix, to help you even more. And I don't want to make it too long, because I was also like, yeah, I know there's like people scroll on, I come by, but they don't always check the whole thing. So yeah, so I'm wishing everybody the best, and know that I'm there on Facebook, YouTube. You can contact me. You can ask me for advice. You can DM me for if you have health problems. And yeah, I have also all my 9 books. I have also one-on-ones, coaching and healing, and all sorts of things. And I'm here to serve people. I'm here to help. I'm here to support, and here to share conscious knowledge and information that I know that could help you in your reality. So so I'm gonna stay on the TikTok, but I'm gonna say bye to the people from the Facebook and the YouTube. But know that you can join me in the TikTok. I go live on TikTok also a lot of times, but on the TikTok people can join me, so we can go more in an in-depth talk with people. And I did it already before, and there were people coming on TikTok, but the people from Facebook and YouTube couldn't always hear me. So know that if you want to have like talk with me, that you can always go to the TikTok, and it's Miss Hellbreaker everywhere: YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Rumble, and yeah, on different places. I'm all Miss Hellbreaker. So thank you for being here. And I go on my TikTok, but the people on Facebook and YouTube saying goodbye and lots of love for me. And you'll be seeing a lot of me always. I'm like very consistent everything. Bye bye. And just